Hello world, it's your boy Uncle Alan coming at you from the four walls, dirty carpets, and holes in ceiling. Hey, guns. Do we need gun reform? Something to revisit it. In my opinion, yes. Back when they made that law, as far amendment, sorry, right to bear arms, a lot of it was for military purposes. The difference between then and now is back then we were more on equal footing. I mean, the training may have been different for people who obviously trained in the military, but the weaponry was almost equal footing. Now, not so much. The military has an M16. As a private citizen or regular person, you have a chance to buy an M16. You probably go through a little bit of work, get an AR-40, AK-47, whatever have you. Airstrikes, drone strikes, tanks. The firepower that they have is well beyond ours. It's hilarious how far apart we are. So no, that right there doesn't matter. If the military were to make an example, just they're not going to, of course, but hey, why not? Nuke a city, poison our food supply, our water supply. They could wipe us out before we could wipe them out. Know that. But my main issue, because most people don't think of that as far as having military or having weapons, you are yelling at me, and I'm getting upset. I'll get my gun, pull it out. You humiliated me in front of my friends. I'll get my gun. I'm about to get into a fist fight, and I'm scared. I'll get my gun. Got fired from my job. I'll get my gun. I'm having a bad day. I'll get my gun. You just cut me off. I'll get my gun. All these reasons that we claim we need guns all happen, and a gun is not required in any of them. Not one. Any of these instances, do we need a gun? Period. To add to that list, I'm hungry. I don't know where my next meal is coming from, but I do have a gun. I'm gonna rob somebody or Mini Mart. Or I'm trying to buy something. I'm a little bit short on cash. I'm gonna go rob somebody, rob a Mini Mart. Both of them the same. None of them have anything to do with protecting ourselves from our, medieval government that's gonna enslave its people. No. Those are all personal reasons that happen daily. Over 140 mass shootings and we're only in April. And if you didn't know, a mass shooting requires four or more people. That does not include anybody with three and less. I have no idea what the number is for non-mass shootings are. But we're in April. We have over 140 or around 140. Last I knew. Sometimes multiple in the same day. On average, a month is 30 days a month. Really? And we're at 140? 30, 60, 90, 120. We're having sometimes more than one a day. That is terrible. And it's tragic. It really is. As a whole, in my opinion, we need to revisit it. People will pull out a pistol for anything they don't like, even if they're not feeling to be intimidated, just out of pure frustration. But even as far as intimidation, I'm tired of being bullied. Let me go shoot up a school. That happens a lot, unfortunately. I I am the bully. I'm gonna pull out my pistol and scare my victim because I feel power. That happens. I left my gun in the car and my 3-year-old got a hold of it and shot himself. That happens. We are not responsible enough as a whole. I mean, you could have 1 million people and let's say 50,000 are doing something stupid. 50,000 out of 1 million is a small number, but that's still 50,000. That is a lot. That's just a figure I threw out there. It's not based on anything. But my point is, we need to revisit it. We need to change something. Not take away your guns, because some people are, I need my guns. Keep your guns. But make something different, more harsher when you get caught in the wrong areas without it. People talking about you need guns to protect your home and the military, then why are your guns everywhere you go? I mean, stop the people who have the guns. Well, that's just fighting fire with fire, and how well is that working for us? It's not. It's not working well for us at all. So, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Put them in the comments. Just because I'm anti and you're pro doesn't mean anything. I can still learn from you. You might open my eyes and be like, well, if we do this, and yeah, I could agree with that. I don't know everything. So please, like, share, subscribe, and put something in the comments because I would love to hear it. And just in my opinion, we have way too many people abusing guns beyond what they're intended for. Either bully and intimidate, or just because you don't want to deal with it. And I mean, as in a fight, I'm gonna shoot you. No, just get beat up or win the fight, whichever one. But regardless, like, subscribe, share, get in the comments. Stay safe. One love. Gone.